Hey, I'm Rachel Osborne, the founder of Island Indies. We help filmmakers take an audience-first approach to promoting their projects and their career. And today we are going to talk about that audience and why owning the relationship with them is important. So let's talk first about when you release a film. Whether you release your film to a festival, theatrically, or through third-party VOD, you're putting yourself in a position to have your film seen by widely different audiences and by a lot of people. So in most cases, those experiences can come and go without you really learning anything about the people who have watched your film. So this means you often have little to no way of learning about them later or learning about them at that point. They watch the film, they go. And if you're lucky, those who really took an interest to you because of the film will search you up on social media, they'll follow you, but then you're operating against the algorithm to get seen. And this is just a reality of playing in a big arena when you're just one of many filmmakers that potential audiences can see. So at a film festival, you're just one of the films people can watch. Theatrically, they can choose other movies. And with VOD, it's the same thing. If the platform that you are on has a lot of different films in their catalog, you're also fighting against that competition to get seen as well. This way of distributing and exhibiting films is good. I would say if you can do all three, do all three. But you have to be very aware that you don't own your audience at that point. So let's talk a little bit more about why you need to own your audience and what that even means. Think about it this way. Whoever owns the transaction owns the audience. That also means whoever owns the platform. So if you are showing at Sundance through ticketing owns the audience because they get the email addresses, which is a thing that we want to talk about. They get the email addresses for everyone who shows up, right? Same thing with VOD. Whoever owns the platform, they have that email address. They own that relationship with the person. Theatrically, it's a little bit different because most times people come and go from a theater without actually giving up any information. But let me give you an example where in Canada, Cineplex has figured out how to get your information. So Cineplex, they have a loyalty program or point system that I can earn points every single time I go to the movies as long as I have my card, or if I purchase from any of their refreshments areas. So this is how they got my email address. When I started going to the movies more often is when I said, okay, I should get this card so that I can benefit. So you do want to offer something of value when you're asking for someone's information. In this case, I gave my email and I got points. The beauty of this program is they can now promote to me their VOD store. So Cineplex has a store. They can promote to me in that way to watch movies at home through my email, or even their arcade property that they recently launched, the Rec Room. I got an early email invite to be one of the first people to come to the Rec Room. So now that Cineplex has that relationship with me, they can continue to nurture that through their email marketing. Yes? Okay. And the reason why a big company like Cineplex even needs this is because right now we're in a space with streaming wars and all of these other ways that we can consume content where our attention as consumers is there's competition for our attention. So this is why owning your relationship with your audience and building experiences that engage them is important to you, because you are competing with more content providers now more than ever. So now let's talk about how you, as an independent film creator, can do what Cineplex has done with me, right? First thing you want to do is kind of reframe how you think about your audience. So instead of thinking about your audience as just the people that will go to the festival to watch my film, the people that will go to the theater to watch my film, the people that will sign up for Netflix to watch my film, think about them as people that will say, log on to your website and sign up for your own email marketing, because you're giving them something of value, something that they want that they can't get the other 3 places, because you're not trying to replace those experiences, you're trying to extend those moments. If you're already spending a lot of money marketing and promoting your film when it's going to theaters or being released on VOD, then you want to extend that moment. You're already putting in the effort. Not everyone might be able to consume your film at the same time. So while your show is being released, say, in the UK, you want to make sure that you are thinking about how you can, without bastardizing that experience, create an extended experience for people in other geographic locations, because you're already putting in the effort. So to make this effort worthwhile, you'll want to think about your audience as a community that will go with you through your film career. So if you have a film that's being released right now, you know you already have something in the pipes for 2 years from now in terms of your production schedule, you do want to make sure that you're thinking, okay, I might need funders. These people who funded my project the last time, or people who discovered you because of the release of the last project, they might be your funders, or they might be your advocates, or they might just be people who are fans of yours going forward. So if they like you and your storytelling style, they'll likely like something else that you're doing later on. So once you start to think about your audience in this way, you'll see opportunities to create moments around your projects and your career too, because it's not just project focused. You don't have to be releasing something to create a moment around who you are as a storyteller. And those are the things that we help you with at Island Indies. In our next video, we'll talk about the different types of audience and how to engage them. So subscribe to our channel. We'll be talking a lot more about digital strategy for independent film creators.